Shut up and sit down.
Essay on AIDS. AIDS essay for students and children in English. AIDS, or acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, is a life-threatening disease that is caused by the human immunodeficiency virus or HIV. This is the reason why the anagrams of HIV/AIDS are often grouped. The virus threatens its victim's life as it weakens the host body's immune system. This is incredibly dangerous to people who have weak immune systems, and even more so for those with a disease like AIDS. First, we need to know the function of the immune system to understand the severity of an immunodeficiency syndrome. The immune system is the bodily system that defends or protects the body from infections, illnesses, and other such problems. It builds antibodies within our bodies against diseases that we have suffered from before, so it can protect us from sickness again. In simple terms, the immune system is the part of your body that fights off infections and keeps you safe and healthy. With this being said, you should now understand better why somebody with a weak immune system is more prone to illnesses. When HIV enters the body, it attacks the immune system by destroying CD4 cells. These cells are the ones responsible for fighting off illnesses, and HIV destroys them, weakening the system so that it fails to defend the body from other diseases. This is the reason why we call it life-threatening, because it makes the body of the sufferer physically vulnerable. With HIV/AIDS, even a controllable infection like the common cold can become fatal as the immune system is unable to fight it off. AIDS is called the acquired immunodeficiency syndrome because it is a disease that you can only acquire from another person, including your mother, who can pass it down to you at childbirth. The main mode of transmission of HIV/AIDS is via unprotected sexual activity, which makes it a sexually transmitted disease, STD. Or if you come in contact with an HIV positive individual's blood, this can be by sharing a needle coming in connection with a bleeding wound, etc., which can transmit the syndrome to you. The most unfortunate part of suffering from AIDS is that there is no permanent cure for it as of yet. However, there is a treatment to help keep the level of CD4 cells high and reduce the amount of virus in the body. This means that once someone has been diagnosed with AIDS, they must be extremely careful living their life and follow their treatment to the dot so that they can live the best lives possible for them in that situation. Many celebrities have also been diagnosed with HIV/AIDS, such as actor Charlie Sheen, singer Freddie Mercury, comedian Steve Moore, who even made an HBO special about it, among several others. HIV/AIDS activism is a relatively new concept that calls for the normalization and destigmatization of positive individual. While HIV/AIDS is a terrible disease to take people over, it is a must to remember that there is always hope, even on the darkest days. 10 lines about AIDS essay. AIDS stands for Acquired Immunodeficiency Syndrome. AIDS is an autoimmune disorder and a sexually transmitted disease. When the human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, enters the body, it causes a syndrome that we call AIDS. The immune system has CD4 cells that are responsible for the antibodies that fight off infections. Weaker immune systems have fewer CD4 cells, thus less protection from infections. HIV targets CD4 cells in the body, which is how it weakens the immune system to the point that it can even prove deadly. HIV/AIDS is something that you acquire either from your mother during birth if she is HIV positive, via contact with a positive individual's blood, or unprotected sexual activity. There is no permanent cure for HIV/AIDS yet. The closest thing to a cure for HIV/AIDS is control of the virus via medicines, which help increase CD4 cells in the body. HIV/AIDS activism is a growing movement for the destigmatization of AIDS patients. Many celebrities have also been diagnosed with AIDS.